Hello everyone, this is Keith Jackson and welcome to Jack's Math Notebook. In this video, we're going to mentally learn how to convert a decimal to a percent and along the way, converting that decimal to a fraction as well. And so we have three big examples to show you how we can do that. And so in this case, we have 0.08, which is the same as 0 and 8 hundredths, all right? And so in this case, we have 0.17, which we can also call it 0 and 17 hundredths. And right here is our third example. We have 0.45, which we can call it 0 and 45 hundredths. And let's go back to 0.08, and we're going to convert that to a percent. First of all, we're going to convert it to a fraction so we can see how all three are all the same. And so in this case, all we have to do in order to convert this decimal to a percent is to move the decimal two places all the way over to the right. And so we have it right here. If we move it two places to the right, it will become 8% that you see right here at the bottom. And also, if you're not quite sure how to, let's say, move a decimal two places over to the right, just think of it like this. Just multiply that decimal by 100 and it would do it for you. And so again, right here, so now that we have 8 hundredths, we may as well write it as 8 hundredths as a fraction. So the good news is that as you say it, so you can write it. And so 8 hundredths right here, we just say 8 hundredths or 8 over 100, which can be simplified, by the way, to 2/25ths, because 4 is the greatest common factor between 8 and 100. And we know that 4 multiplied by 2 will give us 8 and 4 multiplied by 25 will give us 100. We cross out these 4s and we just leave the 2 over 25, and we know that 8 hundredths is equivalent to 2/25ths. And again, it is the same as 8%. All of these are the same. They're just different representations of the same thing. And let us move to 0 and 17 hundredths. Again, moving that decimal point two places back to the right, and all we have to do is just multiply it by 100, and it will automatically do that for us. Knowing that if we say 17 hundredths, we could just simply write 17 over 100, and we know that it is simply 17%. All right, and let's move on to 45 hundredths, 0 and 45 hundredths, moving that decimal two places back over to the right or multiplying it by 100, and that would give us 45 hundredths, right? Okay, and so we had that right there as a fraction, but it can also be simplified if we divide both these numbers by 5, because 5 is the highest common factor that can go into both 45 and 100. And we know that 5 times 9 will give us 45, while 5 times 20 will give us 100. Cross out the 5s, and it will just leave 9/20ths, knowing that 9/20ths is the same as 45 hundredths. And we know that 45 hundredths, because we moved the decimal point two places over to the right, it is equivalent to 45%. Okay, you have been given a lot of important information. I wouldn't blame you if you need to pause the video to look at these three big examples or replay this video as many times you need to gain a deeper understanding of this concept. But in the meantime, please comment, share, like, and subscribe to Jack's Math Notebook for more content. Thank you and goodbye.